My name is Brett Spaeth, and I am a partner with the law firm of Oxley, Malone, Hollister, Warren, and Spaeth, Oxley Law Office here in town. We're located at 301 East Main Cross Street, which is kind of in the dead center of the low point in Findlay. We are definitely in the floodplain in Findlay. We have reaped the whirlwind of being in the floodplain in Findlay. I first joined the law firm in 1997, and for a while we had flood issues, and we just used shop vacs to try to keep the water as it came in through the back door and the front door. We would have a army of volunteers and ourselves, employees of the firm, who would shop vac the water coming in and dump it out the window. This is the postcard of the flood from August of '07. As you might be able to tell, our building is right here and right below the overpass, and you can see we had water several feet up our building on the outside, and eventually it came in through the windows, and we lost the building. There was water throughout the building. Myself and another one of our partners were the last two remaining. Everybody else had to go home and deal with their flood issues at home. And another partner of mine, Brad Warren, and I were the last ones here. Water was coming in, and the water was flowing through the cross streets here so fast that we would have been swept away if we would have gotten out. So we were stuck. We had a problem. Water was coming in. We couldn't get out. Eventually, the Perrysburg River Patrol came in and pulled up outside, threw us a rope that we had through the window. We grabbed the rope and jumped out the window, and the boat carried us over to the overpass where we got on dry land, and one of our friends had a little John boat over there waiting for us. So we just took the boat to Findlay High School, where they had all the volunteer Red Cross and everything there. So we had to remodel the whole building. We were out practicing law in the back of the Blanchard Valley Farmers Cooperative, which was a big client of ours back in the day, and they graciously took us in, and we were practicing law in the back of their building from August to Thanksgiving of that year. At that point, we decided this can't happen anymore. So we invested in big flood mitigation equipment, that sort of thing. Building's on a big slab, so the only way the water is coming in is through the windows, if it gets that high, but more likely the first point of entry is up through the sump pump and underneath the front door and the back door. For the sump pump, we got big commercial pumps and big generators in case the electricity goes out. The pumps are going to still work. That was a problem we had in '07, was we ran out of oil to keep the pumps going. We were down to using typewriter oil from probably 1980 something, and it just didn't work, and our pumps failed, and so we started getting water in. The big deal was both our front door and back door, we put flood doors on, they're called, and they're big. There's brackets on either side of the door, and we have these big metal sheets that we put down, and we torque these big screws in, and it makes a seal, watertight seal from the door. And so as long as we're here and as long as we're prepared and know what's happening, we can keep it out now. But those flood doors and the generators are very expensive. I had to put a lot of money into saving the building for potential floods. We also have to know it's coming. We wanted to save our building because it's in a good location for the law office. It's got plenty of parking, which is a big deal to have a business downtown with parking. They may be taking our building because of flood mitigation. So if that happens, we're going to have to find a new place, which is problematic. If they don't do it, if they don't need to buy our building, then we're going to stay here and continue to fight the floods. Other than that, we've kept it out. We think we can keep it out, and we're just going to go on.